recording this. So we are only three people, Faizan, Muad, and me. Uh, have others joined, or are you all watching in the same screen? I'm unable to hear you. You are saying something I can't say. Where are others? So let's again continue. Let's again begin with the sheet. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Give me a moment. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, Ali, you are audible.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So Yasin, you were not there earlier, so I'll quickly give you a recap what happened and how to use this new system. Okay. So the first thing that you can see on my screen right now is a task board, which is a Kanban view of all your tasks. Basically, it's a summary of all your tasks and under which head your task is falling. Like, is it a backlog or
Yeah,
in a waiting status, or is it a to-do task in progress or completed? So I have bifurcated all these tasks in different categories. Okay, so here in the sheet, you do not supposed to do anything. This is just for your visuals. Okay, so no editing is required in this particular sheet.
right.
Okay, apart from this, we have different sheets like backlog, waiting, to do, in progress, completed. So for each of the category, we have a different sheet. If you want to see your task in to-do list, you can go to the to-do list and you can see all your tasks. Okay,
Okay.
if you want to see your tasks in which are in the WIP status or work in progress status, you can come to in progress sheet and you can see all your tasks here. Okay,
Mm.
uh, nowhere you are required to manually put anything. Okay, this entire
Right.
sheet is automated, so nowhere you are supposed to do anything apart from uh, a few columns and a few cells where your input
Yeah,
is required. Okay, so
right.
this was the task board. These were all the sheets. The next is, sorry, the last is the analytics, where you will get uh, analytics or the summary of all your tasks. Okay,
Mm, 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 mm,
so
mm.
now how to start or how you will be putting up all your tasks here. Okay, so as I said, there is
Yeah,
no manual editing in any row is required. So what you have to do is go to the task board, this option
yeah,
from the
right.
top menu, and here you will click on this add task.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. It will open a pop-up in the sidebar, and here you
right.
will have to select your all your fields. Okay, like in which business you are, or in which business unit you are. So whether you are working for Next Capital or Digital or MIF Holding or whichever company you are working for. So let's say I'm selecting
Mm,
now Next Digital.
mm.
The function that is you are working in sales, marketing, operations, or whichever department you are working, you will simply select your department. So let's say I will select product, and the owner is you. Basically, it is your task. So you will select your name. So I'm selecting my name from here. The task title. So what I will do here is I'll create a task like team training session. Keep this title short. You can enter or you can write a brief description of your task in the next field.
Mm.
So
Mm.
This is the team training session on how to use new task management system,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
This is my summary. The task priority. So the task priority is in a scale of 1 to 5, one being the one have most priority, and the number 5 will have least priority. Okay,
Mm.
so I'll assign, let's say, 2 for the task priority. Task label is in which category this task fall. This is a urgent task, it's a follow-up, or if it's a discussion type of task. So you can enter this.
Mm.
You can also leave this.
You're
This
right.
is
Right.
non-optional. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rest all the fields are optional. Only this field is non. Sorry, I made a mistake. All fields are mandatory. Only this is optional. Okay. The next is task due date. So when you are
Mm.
supposed to complete this
Mm.
task, so we give it a deadline.
Mm.
So let's say I'm giving it
Mm.
19. So it will be a calendar week. A CEO action required. If this task has to do anything with the CEO, if anything from the CEO side is needed, we will say yes or
Mm.
no. Okay. So
Correct.
right now I'm selecting no, because no action is required from Ibrahim's side. Okay. The impact of delay. If this task is getting delayed by anything or for any reason, what will be the impact? High,
Mm.
medium, or low? Okay. So you will select
Mm.
one of the value out of these three. So I'm selecting right now medium. Okay. Then the
Mm.
task status. So this is where you will put your task in one of the sheet. Okay, we just now saw that we have one task board, which is a Kanban view, and then we have
Mm.
6 different sheets, and then we have a
Mm.
analytics sheet, that is a
Yeah.
dashboard, right? So, so this task is, I'll put it in to do. Backlog is when the task is already due, and you are now creating a task which should have already been completed right by now, and it is not yet completed, then you will put it in the backlog. In waiting, we have already gone through with this. Waiting
Mm.
tasks are like which are pending from some reason, like from some kind of for some kind of approval which are needed to start up to start off this task, these tasks. Okay, so these can go to the waiting sheet. To do is your to do list. In progress, the tasks that you have already started will go to the in progress. Tasks that you have already completed, and if you are freshly creating this task and you have already completed it, you can directly put it into the completed sheet.
Mm.
Archived is, if you have nowhere to put it, you can simply archive this task. Okay, so right now I am putting it into to-do list. The next thing is very important. It says Google document. Okay, and there is a checkbox. If you click this checkbox, this task will automatically create a Google document which will be linked to this particular task. And what will be inside this document? Inside this document, you will find the name of this task, description, checklist for this particular task. Then you will find, then you can put all the links or the notes or anything that you want to put inside this document. You can put everything, so that everything which are related to this particular task can be summed up in one particular document, right? So I am creating this document. If you do not want to create, you can simply uncheck this box, but I want to create a Google document, so that I am clicking this box and then click on submit. And you will immediately see a task is appearing here. So I just now created a task that is a team training session, right? Earlier there were only two tasks. Now I created a third one. You can see this is a Kanban view. Now let's go to the um, to-do list where we actually put this particular task. Okay, so this is the task that we just now created. You can see this was the description that I wrote, that this is a team training session for task management system. And I assigned a priority of 2. I am the owner of this task. So I am the user for this task. Now all these sheets, backlog, waiting, to do, in progress, completed and archived, all these sheets has a filtering option here. So right now, all is selected and you can see all the users. If you want to see only your task, you can simply choose your name. So if I select, let's say if I select Yasin, my task will be hidden. So you can see there are no tasks here. Okay. Now, if I select my name, you will start to see my tasks. You can see my tasks. Okay. So all the sheets have this functionality, right? Now, uh, you have created a task. Okay. And the document that I wanted to show you was the one thing that was remaining earlier that I forgot to show you guys. And in the task column, in the column C, in all these sheets, in the column C, you have a task name. And when you hover your mouse to the task name, you will see there is a document created. If you check that box, Google Doc, a document will be created and you can simply go to this document by clicking here. And you can see this was your task name. You can put your description. You can put all your comments here. You can make a checklist. If you want to, if you are, let's say, if you are doing some kind of research on anything, and if you want to have all those links here or anything like that, you can simply put all these things here in this document. Okay. So I'm clicking this document. Can you see my screen? I am on the Google Doc, not in the sheet. I am in the doc. Which screen are you guys seeing? Can you see this Google Doc or you are still on the sheet? Please confirm me. Hello guys.
Yes, Ali. Now we can see your picture.
Yeah. Now can you see my screen? And I am on the Google document that
Yeah,
was
can see.
created
Yes.
automatically. Okay.
We can
So
see.
this document will be created automatically. Now you can simply see that this was your task and this was your description. It is automatically filled up here. Now you want to make any comments or you want to make a checklist, you want to add some links or anything like that. You can simply go on and type this document. So uh, everything that you need for a particular task will be summed up in a particular document and you can refer this document at any time. So this is the beauty of checking this simple box Google Doc on.
Hmm.
Okay, so which screen are you seeing? I am on the sheet again. Can you see my Google sheet again? Please say yes, no, something, maybe.
Yes, Ali. Yes, we can see.
Yeah, okay. So this is how you are going to add tasks. This is how you can see your created Google document. And now let us move ahead. And now the time is to move this task to, let's say, in progress or completed tasks. So what you will do, you will simply, just a minute. Yeah. So you have added this task to to-do list, right? And now you started working on this task. So what you will do on the last column, the column number alphabet K. So on the last column, you will find status of this sheet. Remember, you are not required to make any changes to any of the fields except the label or the status. You can see the label and the status. These are the two fields where you can make any changes. Okay. So you will get a drop down, and now let's say you started working on this task. So what you will do, you will simply click this to-do list, to-do button here, and you will shift it to in progress. Now you will see this task will automatically move to the in progress sheet, and now you can see this task is
Ali,
appearing
I'm
in
sorry
progress.
to disturb in middle.
Yeah,
What if the task is like a, you know, it should be in a task, but it's not gonna end. It is an ongoing thing forever. So what do you do that to that? Like an attendance, like a monthly, salary, like that.
don't put a date in that case.
Because it shouldn't be showing it as, that, oh, it's not
Yeah,
completed.
it's
It
an
it will
ongoing task.
deceive it.
So see, there are two ways. Either you can create the task every day, or you can keep a task open for long. So if you want to say that you have completed this task, this task, this task on the daily basis, you can create a new task daily. Or if you want to have one task uh, for for long, if this is an ongoing task, you just want to have an open end, like you don't want to create a end date for it. So that is another way. But I recommend you to create a task for each day so that it will show that how many tasks you have completed in a particular week or in a particular month. So it will give you a proper summary of your work. That these are the tasks or these many tasks you have completed in the span of this particular period. Are you getting me?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Okay. So now we shifted this task to in progress sheet, right? Again, the structure of this in progress sheet is same. So again, here you are not supposed to edit anything except the label and the status. And the status you can see here is in progress. So you can change it to completed if you have
Ali,
done with this task.
Ali, how do we get to this here again? How do we see it from our side? Where do we go?
Uh, yeah. So I'll share this sheet first of all, and
Task.
when you, yeah. So when I share, you will simply come first to the task board sheet where you will see all your tasks in a Kanban view. Okay. Right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you will not be having any task because this is a fresh uh, piece for you. Okay. So there will be no task for you. So what you will do, you will go to the task board and start adding your task one by one from here.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you click on the add task, it will open this sidebar. Once you are done adding your task, you can simply click this out and this sidebar will be gone. Again, if you want to add task, simply click on the add task and a sidebar will appear. Okay. From
But I
where
don't
you
see any image here on my side. I don't see it on my side.
Okay. Are you guys able to see this sidebar pop-up?
I see it. No.
Because nobody said this. No worries. You will be able to see this pop-up. Okay. Once you get this sheet, you will find this pop-up on your right hand side.
Where you'll find it?
On your right hand side, when you open the sheet, then you go to this menu, and when you click this add task button, you will
Yeah.
find a pop-up on your right hand side.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Ali, this is on your account or on our account?
No, it is a company's centralized account. So I'll provide you, access to the Google Drive.
Oh, you
But
still gotta provide access.
you will have to request access from your own account.
Okay.
Okay. So it is just like we share a Google sheet and we request access to someone that I want to edit this
Alright,
sheet.
how do we request access to it now?
I will simply share a link of this
Okay.
particular sheet with you. When you try to open the sheet, it will ask you for the
Hmm.
access permission. And when you
So
click
then
on,
Ali, why don't you share a link now so we can
yeah,
be on the laptop
okay,
at the same
sure,
time you working,
sure.
so we know what's happening, so everyone's on
Yeah,
the same page.
okay, okay. So this is the link. I have shared it in the WhatsApp chat. So everybody, you can go click this link. It will not open directly, but it will ask you to have a permission to edit the sheet.
Hmm. So you're sending it over what, WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, yeah. I've shared it in
Okay.
WhatsApp, and please check, guys. Have you received it? You must have, because I have shared it on the group, WhatsApp group.
So Ali, the sheet which you have sent to us, we are
Yeah.
supposed to go then do what?
Sorry, you are
Open
supposed
the
to.
document he sent on WhatsApp, and then he'll want us to upload whatever work that needs to be done.
So
The
it is
task.
like the previous Google sheet,
Correct.
right?
Yeah. But he's put it more in in order, in structure.
More in order.
It
Okay.
is a
So
Google
instead of
sheet,
the
guys.
old one, now we
This
are
is the
supposed to
Google
work
sheet.
on this.
Yes.
Anything not getting done will be reported. Anything that gets done gets reported.
See, earlier there was a Google sheet, and this is a Google sheet. But the difference is you were not able to see your Kanban view. Okay, so you were not clear, like the task is in which status. Is it in a backlog status? Is it in a waiting or to do or in progress status?
Correct.
You were unable to categorize and visualize the things. Okay, so I
Yes.
made it easy for all of us to see only our task. Like if you come to the task board, on the left hand side panel, I have
Ali, first let
two
Ali
options.
first let everyone log in first, and then let
Yeah.
everyone work
Okay. Okay.
step by step.
So
Otherwise,
I am
there will be.
sharing this. I'm
I sent you a link. You have to accept from my side there.
Yes. I'm doing that. I have received a few uh, requests. I am approving it.
I request access area as well, so please
Yeah.
accept.
Just a minute. I am accepting all the requests one by one. Okay, so Mohad, is shared. Then So I have granted access to all of you. Okay. So as I said, you are not supposed to edit anything anywhere in the sheet. You want to add your task, go to the task board option, click add task button. Okay, it will open up a pop-up on the right hand side panel and you will see all these options. Now, I guess everything is able to see uh, on your screens this pop-up. Right, Yasin, can you see?
Yeah, I can see it. I have to put your
Okay.
screen, half my screen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can see all of it.
Yeah, okay, fine. So,
It looks nice. It looks nice.
Listen, it's asking for an email, G- Gmail. Which one should I give? Can I give Office?
no. Give your email because see, if everybody is using a single office email, it will be quite difficult to see in the logs like who did what.
So, but
Okay,
that's my personal. I cannot give that to you.
create a new one. It's a
Sorry?
free. Create a new one. It's a free.
Create a new one. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So you can create a new one. Okay. So now in the task board, what I wanted to show you, because in the previous control log that we used to have, there was no clarity, there was no visualization of the thing that got resolved now. Okay. So now what I can do here, I can choose the business units I'm working for. So let's say if I am working for Next Digital, you can see immediately few tasks were vanished. As I selected Next Digital, a few tasks got hidden. So I'm selecting all, and you can see there are more tasks now. Okay, so I changed it to Next Capital, and you can see a few tasks. MIF Holding somebody changed. There were no tasks, and it showed plain, simple wall. Okay, so let's say Next Digital, and again user in the Next Digital who all are working, and let's say I want to see only my tasks, so I will select Ali, and you can see only the 3 tasks are pending. One is in the backlog, one is in to do, and one is in progress state. Okay.
Yeah. It's very simple, man. If you just go to the top, then your screen is too big, just bring it down to 50% to 75%. Then you can see the whole thing. What's in
Yeah.
order and what's simple.
Okay. Again, in all these sheets, you have your name in the user tab. You can select your own task. Like if in the to-do list, we have only these 2 entries as of now, and all these 2 entries pertains to me. So what I will do here, let's say I am selecting Yasin. Okay, if I select Yasin, you should not be able to see any of the tasks, and this is what happening here because there is no task in the name of Yasin. If I select, let's say Faiza, there is no task in the name of Faiza, so we will not see anything here. But the moment I select all, it will show you all the tasks for all the users. And the last sheet is the dashboard. Again, you can filter it out from 4 things, like you can select your business unit, the company you are working for, your name. You can select start and end dates. So you can see all your tasks. And few hidden feature of these are if you have any task which is uh, in pending status and the due dates are appearing, let's say the due date is today and you have a task in open status, this system will automatically provide you an email reminder that boss, you have this particular task pending in your task list. Please complete this. So this will also give you a reminder. So you will be always on top of the things. So this is the benefit of using this task now. And I also showed you it will automatically create a few documents. Okay, so you can go to any of the sheet, like if the status is in to do, you can go to the to do list. If the status is in progress, you can go to in progress, and you can simply click on the task name and it will open up a Google document where you can put all the things uh, related to a particular task in one simple document. So you do not have to refer multiple things. You can simply put all the things in one document and it will serve the purpose. Right? So guys, how is it? How do you feel now? Easier, complicated? Is it solving your life? Is it making your
I think,
life
Ali, let's go through
better?
it one more time briefly. One more time from the start briefly, how to move from A to B.
Okay, yeah, sure. Again,
So no
I'm
one gets
going very
confused.
fast because this meeting will end in 9 minutes. Okay, so
It's fine.
this is your task board. This is a Kanban view which can be filtered by business unit and by user. So if you want to see only your particular task, you can choose uh, by this. You can simply filter out your task by your name. Okay, and also if you are working for, let's say, if I am working for Next Capital and Next Digital, I am working for both the firms. Okay, so I want to see the tasks which are pending in Next Capital only. So I will select Next Capital. If I want to see my tasks in the Next Digital, I will select Next Digital. Okay, and this will show my task in Next Digital. If I want to see all of my tasks in all of the business units, I will simply select all and I'll choose my name. Okay. Backlog, waiting, to do, in progress, completed, and archive. These are the different status sheets where you will put your tasks. But how you will put, you will go to the task board button here in the menu and you will click on the add task menu, add task button from this taskbar, task board menu, and it will open a pop-up on the right hand side from where you will have to fill all the details. Like I am working for Next Capital. My function is, let's say, marketing. Owner is Ali. And let's say prepare ad report. Let's say this is one of my tasks. Yeah, here I'll write meta report compilation. Okay, so this is the status. Keep the task name shorter. You can add description as long as you want. Task priority, I am assigning it to 3. Label is, I am just leaving it blank. I am choosing a day, let's say 2019. CEO action is not required on this task. I'll do it on my own. Impact of delay is low. Task status is to do. I have not yet started this task, so I'll put it in to-do list. And I want a Google document to be created, so I will click this checkbox here and I'll click on the submit button. And now you will see prepare add report. One task has added. Okay, now you can see I am changing it to all. I added this to Next Capital. So I am filtering it for the Next Capital and my name, and now you can see add
Ali
report.
automatically gets submitted into a Google document.
Yes, and if you go to the to-do
So that's where
sheet,
it helps everyone.
if you go to the to-do sheet, you will see a document is already created. And if you want to have anything which is related to this particular task, you can put all these things in one particular book. Okay, you need to simply click here and it will open up. So this is how it will work. Now, anyone, any question? We have only 3 minutes and 33 seconds.
Clear, Ali. That's very clear, actually. Thank you so much.
Ali, if we have any problem, we will always connect with you and disturb you.
Definitely.
100%.
That
Feedback.
goes without saying.
You know,
Okay.
with the practicing, we will figure out what difficulties we are facing, and then we can raise the
Exactly.
issue to you.
Thank you, Ali.
Any
Bye
questions,
all.
we're bringing
Bye,
it to you.
bye,
Right, Ali?
everybody.
So the session was a bit stretched. Sorry, guys. I thought of it to be a very quick or very short session, but it's stretched. Sorry. Yeah.
Now,
I
Whoever
hope
never get this, whoever never joined the call, if possible, if please, man, explain to them how the system works.
sorry, I didn't get you. Your voice was a bit
Look at
lower.
for example,
Probably.
Ranjan wasn't on the call, so he never get this
Okay.
information. Or
Yeah.
whoever
We are
wasn't in the
recording this
call.
session. Yeah, see, we are recording this session. We can simply provide them a link to watch this session.
Okay, good.
yeah,
Good,
can you
yeah.
just send that on email us the whole video, because then we'll save it on our desktop. So if you want to refer, we can do it. Just email us because it will be a big file. Thank you, Ali. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Jazakallah.
Have a nice day.
Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.